This is how I make homemade pie crust. It's the pie crust that I use for any pie, and if you're intimidated by making pie crust from scratch, it's really easy and it's only 4 ingredients. You're going to start by adding 3 cups of flour to a bowl, 1 teaspoon of salt, mix that together, and then you're going to add in 2 sticks of cold chopped butter. It's easier to incorporate once they're chopped. That's why I say to chop them up first. You're going to use a pastry cutter or a fork or your hands to incorporate that until you get these little crumbles. And then you're going to add in cold ice water, a little bit at a time. The total amount is about half a cup. So add it little by little until you get a really rough kind of crumbly dough. And then you're going to separate it into 2 sections, one for the top crust, one for the bottom crust. That's another thing. This recipe makes 2 crusts. So if you only want 1 crust, just have this recipe. So once you separate them into 2 pieces, get them in the rough form of a disc, go ahead and wrap them in saran wrap and put them in the fridge for 2 hours minimum, or you can leave them in the fridge for up to 24 hours until you need them. Once they've been chilling in the fridge for 2 hours, you're ready to take them out and use them. So go ahead and dust your countertop. Take them out of the saran wrap, and then you're going to start to roll them out. I recommend going pretty slowly and try and make sure you roll it out into an even circle. I take my pie dish, kind of measure it to see if it's big enough, and now I start the process of picking it up. I take my rolling pin and roll it back slowly and add flour so that it doesn't stick on itself. And then I get my pie dish staged and ready. I lift it up gently and then roll it over. If it's not perfect, that's okay. You can fix it little by little. Now, if there's overhang, I go ahead and cut it off with scissors. That part actually makes me feel like Snow White. And then I take my fingers and I crimp the edges to whatever design you like. This is the part where you add your filling and then you add the second crust on top. Another reason I like making my own pie crust is because I can have the option to cut out shapes and designs if I want to decorate the top of my pie. I feel like it just opens so many opportunities to decorate for all the different seasons, holidays, and then you can get more advanced with it and do different patterns and stuff. So I do hope you try it and have fun with it.